What's good, everybody? It's Malcolm from Tapped In Wellness here, and we're back with another recipe video. For this week, we're going to be taking a look at a vegan cinnamon roll recipe. In traditional cinnamon roll recipes, you have to use yeast, account for rising times, all that sort of stuff. While that all can still be applied here, this is an abbreviated version that gets that same effect and that same flavor. It's delicious, it's super simple, it's super easy, and it only takes about 30 minutes to complete. So let's get right into it. First things first, we're going to get our oven preheated to 400 degrees while we combine our dry ingredients. We're going to get a big mixing bowl and we're going to go in with our dry ingredients. So we have 2 cups of all-purpose flour here, organic, unbleached. Then we have 2 tablespoons of organic cane sugar, as well as 4 teaspoons of baking powder. This is what's going to help the pastry puff up, rise up, and get all that great texture that we love in cinnamon rolls. So once we have all those dry ingredients mixed in, we can whisk them all together. Next, we have a 1/4 cup of vegan butter, and we're gonna cut this in. What that means is we're gonna use a fork or a whisk and literally cut it up inside the dough. This is gonna help our pastry develop nice, flaky, rich layers. Cut this in until it's all well incorporated. Once it's incorporated, but you still see a few lumps, you can move on to the wet ingredients. So once we have all our dry ingredients incorporated, we're gonna make a little well for which the wet ingredients go. So we have a cup of almond milk here, and that's just gonna go in the well. Then we wanna mix this all together until our dough forms. Once it starts to come together, you can get into it with your hands and knead it together. Once a ball starts to form, we can turn it out onto our work surface and begin to roll it out. So we want to get it into a nice large rectangle as best as we can. Now that we have our dough all rolled out, we can begin to go in with another 1/4 cup of vegan butter just to coat the inner surface of our dough. This is going to work as an adhesive for our cinnamon and sugar filling. Now that we have our butter spread out on our dough, we can begin to go in with our sugar and cinnamon filling. I'm using about 1.5 cups of dark brown sugar along with a few tablespoons of cinnamon. You can adjust these measurements to your liking. Once you have your filling all laid out, you can roll the dough up and cut up your cinnamon rolls. Once you have your rolls cut out, you want to butter your baking dish and get them into the oven. Now these are going into the oven for 10 to 15 minutes. While these are cooling, we can make our icing. All right, so our rolls are cooling down, and in the meantime, we can begin to make our icing to top it all off. So in a small bowl, I don't really measure this, to be honest. I just eyeball it, but you can get in about a few tablespoons to like 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, and then you go on with just a splash of vanilla. Oh my God! That's crazy. Wow. And just a few tablespoons of almond milk. Whisk that together. And there is our vegan icing. Now let's plate these up. And that is a recipe, everybody. Super simple, super easy, and these are absolutely incredible. And it saves so much time from the traditional recipe. Try this out for yourself and let me know how you guys like this. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel while you're there. Also hit that bell notification so you don't miss a future upload. You can also follow me on Instagram at TappedInWellness for more content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.